Hi, I'm your host, Melinda Dawn, and this is Unapologetically Yours. And I am unapologetically in an X-ray mode for several reasons, none of which are probably going to be revealed. So it's been a bit, hasn't it? It's been a while, and I've been wanting to come on here just about every day. And I've thought about it just about every day, and I thought I would make it happen that day. And it didn't happen. And then all the days just kept coming and going. And here we are. It's February 1st, 2026. And I just got off the phone with my cousin. I'm going to turn the ringer off so we don't get any more interruptions. My children are asleep. Praise the Lord. And I am breaking the habit of being myself. There's a book by Dr. Joe Dispenza, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. And there are parts of me that absolutely need to go away. I was being very careful with my words there. I was going to say die. There are parts of me that need to die. There are parts of me that need never to be revived. The part that is addicted to being overwhelmed. The part that's addicted to stress, worry, shame spiraling. Maybe not shame spiraling. I'm pretty much done with shame. But the cyclical voice, phrase, word repeating, the questions that you again, I'm being careful, that you ought not to say, right? The words that you ought not to say, the questions you ought not to ask, like, what's wrong with you? Don't ever ask that question. So I give with my whole heart so others can show up as their true selves, loved without limits, and yet in that place of overwhelm, in that place of worry and stress, and I limit myself. Hey, honey. Would you like to take one upstairs with you? It's gonna... Huh?
Probably. Because my feet are...
Okay. I think there's one in the kitchen. Why don't you go ahead and grab that one?
I'll just take this one. And then put that one in here.
No, because it has to be... I don't think that's a good idea.
Why? Why?
Ask Dad which one.
No, that's fine. I'll just take this one.
No, ask Dad.
Why?
Because I'm instructing you, and because Dad knows best.
Okay, whatever. I'll just take this one.
Jacob, he would like to take that upstairs, or one of them upstairs. I suggested that he take the other one.
Here? Sure.
Okay. Does it matter to you which one he takes?
No.
All right. I will allow it. Dad will allow it. Okay, y'all. So I was like on a roll, and then my 14-year-old came downstairs, and that changed. This is so wild and crazy and cool. All right, Xray. This is Xray vision. All right, so breaking the habit of being myself. I called my friend this morning, and she helped me a lot, as per usual. Press power first. Turn it off first. I love you.
It was like already too late. Not
Yeah.
being so serious.
Oh yeah. Do you want some socks?
No, I don't want those fuzzy behind socks. Is that what you're gonna give me?
Probably.
Yeah, I want some.
Okay.
Can you go get them for me so I don't wake up the kids? Because I'm always so loud.
Oh, you do want them?
Because I have such heavy feet.
No, because I'm in the middle of doing this.
You can't pause it.
No, unfortunately, I can't pause it.
Well, just
Here.
go like this.
No, it
Why do
doesn't
you
pause.
look like that?
Please use this flashlight.
Why are you so black?
It's X-ray mode. Thank you.
Is it reverted? Where are the socks?
As soon as you walk in by the TV, dude. TV. Do you see him? They're just right there, baby. They're both there, so maybe it fell. They're all both right there, sweetie.
And I don't have any pockets. I only found one.
They were both together. All right. Enjoy.
Here you go.
Thanks, son.
These are too small.
You'll survive. Okay, y'all. Thank you for your patience. Okay, so breaking the habit of being myself. Yesterday I had a great convo with Jacob, and I was just like in go mode, and like we were coming up with a plan. I mean, really, I was coming up with a plan, but it was all the things that I knew he would like, and he told me, "You're saying all the right things," which was, let's declutter, let's get things out of our house. And yeah, so we're working on that. My sister-in-law came over yesterday? No, Saturday. Because today's Sunday. Oh, wait. She came over yesterday because today's Sunday. Yesterday was Saturday. Oh, my goodness. Tomorrow's Monday, if y'all can just, follow along. And she did great. It was wonderful. Yeah, so my recycle bin was empty, my trash bin was empty, and I'll tell you, she is a stickler about the recycle bin. Like everything doesn't go in the recycle bin because not everything can be recycled, but that thing is now full and it's all recyclable. The trash bin is totally full, just a junk trash that we cleared out. And then this huge bin worth of stuff and a box about the same size worth of stuff is going to be taken to Salvation Army. So that's incredible. Plus, I got rid of a couple of boxes today from inside the house as well. Jacob actually contributed to that. He's so happy to get rid of things. And that I know is going to be, it already is a blessing, but it's going to be a blessing for us just to have less. Just less. We just have too much. So, I was going to adjust my glasses, but I don't have my glasses on. All right. What next? So, this is my second recording. because my first one was interrupted by my cousin calling. And I didn't feel like stringing multiple videos together. So there you go. There you have it. This is why. I'm saying a lot. I don't want to say Got to get to Toastmasters more regularly. I'm out of practice. I'm out of practice with y'all. But it was my intention to not to get out of practice. I went to California recently, and I went with my best friend to support her. She was asked to come out to California to interview for Mark Laita, Laita. He's a well-known photographer in Santa Monica turned, I don't know, documentarian, if that's the word. He has a program on YouTube called Soft White Underbelly, and her brother Terry did an interview a few years back. If you look up Terry, Terry, and fentanyl, you'll find him. He has this tattoo across his neck that says anguish. So her video surprisingly dropped quite fast, and I'm gonna pull it up. I haven't watched it yet. I'm not ready. It's probably just too dark, I think, for me. But it's called When Your Father is Satan, Michelle. Double L's. Okay. So that is live on YouTube, and I know a couple of you were looking for that, so there you have it. So we went to California, and it was a ride. It was a whole entire ride of crazy, of perimenopause on ADHD steroids. It was insane, and it was lovely and beautiful because I got to see family on both sides. On my black side and my white side. So I saw Andrea, Robbie, and Donna, and Caden, and we went to brunch basically at, I think it's called Sweet Maple in Santa Monica. It's quite good. The food was good. The bacon was yummy. I had some kind of pancake stack thing. I don't know, like these medallion type pancakes. Anyway, I hadn't seen them in like almost a dozen years, so I cried. My eyes welled up, and it was wonderful. It was bittersweet because their brother, my cousin Duran, passed away last year, and so he's not with us physically, and his other younger children, except probably for Roxy, have moved with their mom to another state, so I did not get to see them. I got to see two beautiful ladies, Ronnie and Deborah. I used to work for Deborah at Remax, just like organizing her stuff, and they both look amazing. If you guys are seeing this, sorry for the Xray. But it was great to see you and hug you and get pictures. I'll post our photo soon. And then we missed the opportunity to meet with my former neighbor, but we drove up to Atascadero, and I got to see my cousin Austin and his wife and son and grandson and granddaughter and daughter-in-law. I didn't get to see his daughter because she wasn't there, but she's getting married this year, so that's so exciting. In October, we will go, Jacob and I, to witness that matrimonial, whatever, delight, mm, moment, matrimonial moment. Let's see, what else? Um, yeah, the ADHD and the perimenopause was like in full effect, and it was wild. Just the things that I forgot and had to double back to, and yeah, yep. All right, so what else? Seemed quite possible that I discovered a trafficking ring in at the Atlanta airport that was also wild and scary, but I, yeah, it was a little scary because there was this guy that just kept, I kept seeing, y'all, look, this is what happened. This is what happened. Um, we got off the plane in Atlanta. My my charger box was dead, so I plugged it into the wall next to Michelle's charger, right? Because she was charging her phone too. Went to the bathroom. When I came back out, we were talking about something that happened on a plane. Someone was being arrested, and so we were gonna wait to see who it was. Right? There was a person who uh, brought a vape pen, and it must have been like a marijuana pen, and she was warned, and she did it again anyway. And so the police were there. And so, anyway, while we were waiting there, we saw some of the flight attendants, one particularly that I had connected with. She was very thoughtful and kind, as she recognized that I was in a lot of pain. I was crying. I was overwhelmed with grief, missing my mom, especially after seeing my cousins, and they gave me pictures of her when she was a little girl. And when I tell you I gave birth to my mother, my daughter is identical to my mom, period. I know a lot of people like to say, oh, she looks like Jake. And the only reason they say that is because he's white and she's white. I'm telling you, that's why. But she looks identical to my mom. It's insane. Um, so I got pictures that I hadn't seen before, spanning from probably about the age of 3 to 12. So I also have like a good idea of what Michaela Sue's going to look like as she gets older. But I was just missing her hard, and missing the fact that for all of these years of me having these babies, that she was not physically here with me, you know? And that's definitely hard. So, anyway, her name is Zelka, and she was just beautiful and kind. So I was very grateful. So, anyway, we see her, I take a picture with her, we talk to the other flight attendants, and then we go about our merry way. And so we go from Concourse E to Concourse C. And when we get off and go upstairs from the tram area, I have this moment where I recall that that pink box was there. Now, I was absolutely intent on going back to get it. So I had to get back on the tram, but I had to go all the way to T. So I had to go B, A, T, and then all the way back to E. And when I was back at E and I got off, I noticed that a guy who was dressed, we'll say interestingly, was on that same tram with me again. So paranoia kicks in, and he had a particular item. We can call it a garment, or an accessory, right? He had an accessory on, and it made him stand out. And so I avoided him, right? I went up the elevator instead, and then I went back to concourse see, right, down the hall to where it was, right, that I had the box. And I saw somebody else with the same accessory. And then when I walked back, here is that guy walking towards me and walking towards the other guy with the same accessory. And I'm not gonna like get super more in depth about the paranoia that was living in my brain about these particular figures and why it was important in conversations Michelle and I had about these particular people. But anyway, that was that. I got my box. That was awesome. And then when I went back to Concourse E, there was yet another person with the same accessory thing. And anyway, I was convinced that I had discovered a ring of misfits, but there was nothing really I could do about it, so there you go. But I did talk to the person sitting on the plane with me in my row, Officer Ryan. It was great to meet him and chat. And then Michelle wound up sitting next to a person on the plane and chatting him up, and that was fascinating as well. They were high-fiving it by the end of our plane ride, quick ride from Atlanta to Tampa. So anyway, finally made it home. I think I wound up, I'm trying to think if JD got up and watched a show with me. I can't remember that part, but when I went into the room, the kids were in our room and they heard me and woke up, and my husband's watching The Final Reckoning. He's got his headphones on and he was like surprised that something just happened. So if y'all heard it, that's what's going on. Anyway, Michaela Sue, she knew when I was home. She woke up and then she came and snuggled with me. So it was a lot. It was a lot. There were a lot of emotions had by all on this trip. And yeah, anyway, so breaking the habit of being me looks like not succumbing to the spirals, and it looks like scratching the record. It looks also like not getting in my own head and in my own way. So I do this thing where like I'm thinking and my eyes are like up here, like, you know. And so just staying grounded, staying like right here, staying in my body. And choosing what to spiral about, but like choosing to spiral up instead of spiraling down, and being excited about what's in store and focusing on those pieces, because truly everything really does work in my favor. It does. Like, it literally does. It does. So I'm gonna sit back in that. All right. I don't think I have much else. This is my practice run for February 1. And I look forward to seeing, not, I don't see you. I'm looking forward to coming back again for you, because I'm here for you. All right, I'm gonna do it, y'all. I'm gonna publish this thing. It's It's crazy. It's Xray. It's wild. It's it's me. And as ever, I remain unapologetically yours. Thank you.